Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. I'm going to explain principles of management in this video. Following topics will be covered in this video. First of all, a concept of management, then definitions of management versus administration, management process, principles of scientific management, and principles of modern management. Concept of management concept can be understood by going through the salient features of management is goal oriented, and it is the art of getting things done with and through others. Getting the work done through others is the first and foremost function of management serves the purpose of achieving organization goals with the following characteristics. By going through the characteristic features of management, we can understand the concept of management well. The first feature is body of knowledge. It has a separate body of knowledge. There are a set of principles, theories, and philosophy of management. And second feature is there are a set of tools which management uses, like accounting, business law, psychology, statistics, econometrics, data processing, etc. These are all branches of management profession which have enhanced the practical utility of science of management. Practically, we use these tools and arrive at better results. Then the third feature is it is a separate discipline, like any other discipline, like law, and then accounting, and then there are many other disciplines like economics and all. Management is also a separate discipline, and it is studied as a subject, as a separate discipline in many universities and institutions of higher education. Then the fourth feature is specialization. There is a growing tendency to select and appoint highly qualified, trained, experienced persons to manage the business. Nowadays, professional managers are appointed to look after the business, who are possessing degrees like MBA or research degree in management and all. This has led to specialization in management. Code of conduct. It has a separate code of conduct, and there are many stakeholders towards which the management has to work. The next one is professional association. The business management associations in many countries are working towards promotion of the spread of knowledge of management in all the areas to build up bright public image of managerial profession. So these are the characteristic features which give us the background of management, and with the help of these features we can understand the concept of management well. Next one is the definitions of management. Management is the art of getting things done through others. And the second definition which we are going to see is management is a distinct ongoing process of allocating inputs of an organization, that is human and economic resources, by typical managerial functions like planning, organizing, directing, and controlling for the purpose of achieving stated objectives, which is output of goods and services desired by its customers, that is the environment. Here the first definition says management is the art of getting things done through others. It means there are people in an organization of two groups. One group is concerned with directing the other group, and one group decides what others have to do, and the first group decides and the second group executes and accomplishes the task. Then the second definition is elaborate one. Management is a distinct ongoing process, means It's a never-ending process. It's a continuous process in which various elements in an organization like men, material, machinery, and money are put into use by with the help of typical managerial functions like planning. Planning means deciding in advance, then organizing, like collecting all the resources and fixing responsibilities and all. Then directing, that is issuing directions to people who are working at different levels, and controlling for the purpose of achieving stated business objectives. That is, the goals are already set by the management and they have to be achieved in order to satisfy the customers, through which the organization gets some profit or money which is needed for its survival. Then the next topic is management versus administration. Management and administration are perceived as two distinct bodies by some people, and whereas some people treat both as same, both are synonymous. Here we are going to see what management does and what the administration does. Management is all about plans and actions. They have to plan and execute on the plans, but administration is concerned with framing policies and setting objectives. Like the guiding principles of functioning are set by the administration, whereas carrying out or functioning within those rules and regulations is the work of management. And then second feature is the manager looks after the management of the organization, whereas administrator is responsible for administration of the organization. He has to look after the overall functioning of the organization. Management focuses on managing people and their work. Therefore, it may be concluded that the administration is out to take business decisions while the management need to execute them. Yeah, we can conclude like this also. Administration is concerned with overall functioning or external functioning of an organization, whereas management process means how management carries out its functions. Process indicates the dynamic nature of management. Management is dynamic. It continuously works towards achievement of organizational goals. It also implies that change is a constant reality of organizational life, and management is the management of change. Management is regarded as a social process because it is directly concerned with management of human resources in order to secure cooperation and teamwork from people in their performance. Here, this is a continuous process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling people and all other resources of the organization. There are twin purposes of the management process. First one is maximum productivity or profitability, and second one is human welfare and satisfaction. The next one is the principles of scientific management. The concept of scientific management was brought out or developed by Frederick Winslow Taylor, management expert from England. He studied the behavior of workforce in coalfield in England. His aim was absolute harmony in workplace for overall productivity of the organization. He wanted to improve the productivity of the organization. So his principles of scientific management are as follow. First one is science, not rule of thumb. Then second one is harmony, not discord. The third one is mental revolution. Fourth one is cooperation, not individualism. And fifth one is the development of each and every person to his or her greatest efficiency and prosperity. First one deals with the science, not rule of thumb. That is, we should